Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well and have a great day. So today's video is about how to do the baby boomer nails, or the French fade nails, or however you will call it. After getting so much positive feedback on Instagram, I decided to do this video for you to show you how I do it. But it doesn't mean that you have to do it the same way, because there are so many different other ways to create this look. So you have to choose for yourself which works better for you. I want to show you two different ways, but the second way works only in a combination with a new set with nail tips. So I would say let's start. I have prepared the nails completely, filed them into the shape and applied a thin layer of base gel, so now we are ready to create our fade. Here I will use the builder gel in fiber white. It is a nice and soft milky white. I take a small amount of this gel and I apply it only on the tips. And as you can see, it doesn't have to be perfect, but the main thing is you have to apply it until the natural nail passes. Then I wipe off my brush and start fading the gel. I pull the gel upwards in very light movements. And you have to also be careful, because if you press too much with your brush, you will create shadows on it, so make sure to touch it very slightly. And this is how it has to look at the end. Now the gel have to cure for 2 minutes in a UV lamp. After that, we have to apply a second coat of the white and blend it directly. And here you can see this is a small amount I'm using on every step. Well guys, I'm so sorry. First, the camera does not focus properly, but I didn't want to cut away the step because it is important to see. And here the camera focuses the light so brightly, that's why you cannot see it very well. Here you can see it a little bit better again. Well, for this step you can also use a harder white, but I think it looks more natural with a soft white. But that's up to you. And now I apply it on all 5 nails and cure it again. Next step is I'm using a makeup gel in Nude Rose. This is a beautiful light pink, but you also can use a more lighter or a more darker pink. This is your choice. So this is the amount I start first. I apply it like gel color and blend it slowly into the white. Here's also important to blend it in very light movements, because if you press too much with the brush, you will create shadows. Now we take a little bit more gel and blend the transition to white until you see no transition anymore. And this is the part that takes the most time, but it looks amazing when you've finished it. Okay, I'm done. So this is how it has to look like. It may take a bit longer if you have never done it before, but in the end, it's worth the work. Now let's do the same on the ring finger. As you can see, I always use the same amount of gel. Apply it here also, like gel color, and start blending it into the white. So sometimes I take too much of the makeup gel. If the same happens to you, don't worry about that. Take a cleansing wipe, wipe off your brush and keep going it. And don't forget, you have to blend your gel as long as it looks uniform. This is very important. So I finished one hand completely, and while it is carrying the UV light, I will show you the second way on the other hand to do a baby boomer design. This time we start directly with the makeup gel. I take the same amount and I will apply it exactly the same way as before. And now I will show you a really cool trick. I blend it directly on the glued nail tip without using a white gel color before. This will give you a more natural look and it is much easier for beginners. And if you want to color on the nail tips a little bit stronger, you can also use French tips for it. Ta-da! And this is how it looks. It is very important to fade the transition between the glued tip and the natural nail completely. If you did that, your nail will look perfect faded like here. And it is also important to know that this trick works only with a new set, not on the natural nail. The next product I'm using is the Luxury Builder Gel in Frosted Clear Rose. It is a slightly colored gel that will ensure that you see absolutely no transitions. When I do full cover nails, then I apply the builder gel first and the color on the top of the builder gel. But here it's important that you have to apply it after you create your French fade. So 5 nails done. While these are carrying in the UV light, I will apply my builder gel on the other 5 nails. I will do exactly the same as on the other hand. The first hand is cured. Now I will remove the sticky layer on the nails and will roughly file the surface with my e-file. Next step is filing the nail into the perfect shape. After filing, you have to buff the nail, and voila, one finger is finished. Let's do the same on the other 4 fingers. Okay, before I show you the same thing all the time, I've already finished all of them. This is how it looks every time, whether it's Babyboomer or full cover. Here you can see how soft the fade is looking right before I applied the top coat and how perfect the nails are shaped. And the other hand is also ready. Let's file and buff the nails. Now here you can see both hands side by side. There is not much difference between them, but it is easy to see that one side is made with the white color and the other is not. And this is the only difference. So you can decide for yourself what you like more and what is easier for you to do. And I will end up my work with this sealing gel, the Million Gloss from Jet Set Beauty. I love this sealing gel so much because you need only a small amount of it, and after curing it shines extremely great. As you can see, the gel is slightly blue. That means that it already has a sun protection in it, and you don't need to use an extra product so that the nails don't turn yellow in the sun or in the solarium. And I apply the gel as close as possible to the cuticle area. Make sure that you don't use too much of it, because otherwise the beautiful shine will disappear after a while. Well, the other great thing is that this gel doesn't run so fast, so you can apply it on all 5 nails and cure them together. The nails are completely done. This is how it looks after sealing. I found it a little bit boring and stuck some Swarovski stones on it. I always glue them with a nail glue, so they last a very long time. I paint the glue on the desired spot and put the stones on it. That's it. When everything is done, I apply cuticle oil around the cuticle area. This is dark opium, and if you like the smell of opium, you will love it. And we are completely ready! Yay! Now you have seen 2 different ways how you can do it, but there are many other ways to do it, so you can decide for yourself which is easier for you. So that's all from me for today. Thank you so much for watching, and also thank you so much for supporting me. That means a lot to me. If you like my video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe now. Leave me a comment down below. I love to hear from you, and we will see you in the next video.